Tommy Robinson has been remanded into custody. That's what I'm going to be talking about. So I am doing this video in my car because it's the only time I've got to do it today, because I'm that busy schedule. So I thought I'd quickly make the video whilst I'm on my journey and talk about Tommy Robinson. Obviously today, Saturday 26th of October, Tommy Robinson has a rally, not a protest, not a riot, a rally down in London, like he did a while back, a couple of months back, and it was a peaceful one, a peaceful rally, no trouble, with over 100,000 people attending, patriotic people who stand up for this country. And the way the media and the government portray it, trying to say it's a racist rally, racist march, which it's not. It's a patriotic march. And like I mentioned, there was no trouble, there was no arrest, or there was very minimal, not that I've seen. And then obviously afterwards, when there was loads of riots up and down the country, and what did they do? They try and said it was all down to Tommy Robinson. It was his fault, which was absolute bullshit. They don't like the fact that he's now getting a voice. People are waking up. People are listening to him. Whether you love him or hate him, a lot of the stuff he says is bang on. The media portrayed him as a racist for years. Tommy Robinson, if you watch his podcasts and have a bit time to look into it, instead of watching the mainstream media and listening to their bullshit and taking in exactly what they say and take it as gospel when they don't want him talking up. Tommy Robinson, in my eyes, is not racist. He's got loads of followers who are from different ethnicities. He grew up in Luton, around a multicultural place. He's got loads of friends from being a young age, from different ethnicities. So from my point of view and what my research has done, it's all bullshit the way they've put him across, but now it's all coming to light and everyone's waking up and they know that he's been speaking sense all these years, although, like I've mentioned again, the media puts it across that he doesn't. But getting into Tommy being remanded into custody, it just goes to show what this government is all about, trying to silence him. And he handed himself in the police station and he was arrested on terrorism offences, terrorism charges. Now this again is all to blow it out of proportion, put him all over the media outlets, put him in all the hit papers with the headlines, terrorism offences. Do you know exactly what that terrorist offence is? Failure to provide his PIN number so they can spy on his fucking phone. That is the terrorist offence he's been arrested for. Because when he came back into the country, they stopped him. They wanted to look at his mobile phone. He refused to give his PIN number, like most people would. Who wants them snooping at your phone when it's got nothing to do with them, so they can look at your financial situations? Every bit of personal belonging goes on everyone's phones, and they're wanting his PIN and he's refused, so then he's being charged with terrorism offences. Fucking unbelievable. But he was bailed on that charge, and the other one, which is contempt of court, which is, I believe, on the last rally that he had, he played the video silence and he was blanketed on that. He was told by the judge he was not allowed to play that video. They wanted to silence him, exactly what the video is called. So that is what he's been remanded into custody for. But when he handed himself in, this is my breakdown on it. When he handed himself in, or when he had to go to the police station rather, pardon me, it was Friday afternoon. So what happens on Friday afternoons? The courts are all shut for the weekend, unless they do have special courts on a Saturday morning, which I don't believe he'll be there. I know for a fact what they'll be doing. He's been remanded till Monday, till he goes to magistrates court. He will probably be bailed on Monday when he goes to court. but then their job is done. They didn't want him attending his rally today down in London, which will still be going ahead. As I speak, people will be travelling down to watch Tommy Rockway, to go to the rally. Obviously, Tommy will have his right-hand men there taking care of the rally, and it doesn't matter if he's there or not. It's all standing together in solidarity, standing up for what they believe in, and it's not all to do with racism, even though there will be racists attending. The majority aren't, but the majority are sick of what the fucking hell is going on in this country, more so with the illegal, I will rephrase it, not just the immigration, the illegal immigration. The 26,000 illegal immigrants that have come over since the beginning of the year on boats, believe it or not, 500 in one day. You can't tell me, if you're sitting watching this, even if you didn't support Tommy Robinson or not, that you think this is okay. Coming over illegally and just fucking getting handouts, getting tents. Some of them are just getting tents and living on the streets and fucking clogging up the streets. I would hate to be living in them cities down Birmingham and London where the streets are ram-packed. Women are in fear of walking up and down back alleys because there's that many. And not that I'm saying they will be doing anything, but they could. And even if they weren't doing anything, it's intimidating, all them lying around the streets. But like I've mentioned, he'll be remanded till Monday, till he's up in court. Then obviously he'll have the best legal team behind him. He'll probably get released on Monday, but exactly what they're trying to do, silence him. He's not there to attend his own rally, and I've seen a lot of other influencers and different things who actually support him, who are high up. They're not racist, they just believe in what he's saying. Tommy Robinson was exposing the grooming gangs, and it just so happened that there were Muslim grooming gangs, and he's exposing them because everyone else is scared to talk about them. What is the problem with that? Exposing bacons, exposing grooming gangs. If anyone sees anything wrong in that, then they need the cells testing as well, or they need the fucking minds looked at. Grooming gangs are going unnoticed up and down the country. It's not just Muslim gangs, there's fucking loads. But he was exposing them because people are scared to talk out about it. And like I've just mentioned, what is the problem with that? He's exposing them because all bacons need to be exposed. Even the Muslims, the majority of Muslims agree with it. A lot of them obviously don't like what the fuck's going on as well. Again, it's not all of them, it's a minority. But the minorities spoil it for the rest and get everyone branded the same. It's the same with ex-prisoners or prisoners when we were in there, when we get out and get released. All ex-prisoners are branded the same, branded scum. Prisoners are branded scum. Yes, a lot of them are, but them ones spoil it for the fucking rest. But that's another topic for another day, talking about prisoners and different things. But what they're wanting to do is silence Tommy completely. They want to chuck him in Belmarsh, where there is some high profile gangs that will quite easily take Tommy's life. There's a lot of lifers in there, people that aren't getting out and on the Cartier units. But this is exactly what they're wanting. They don't like him speaking out. And like I've mentioned, it's not just 2 seconds. But like I've mentioned, it's not just people like Tommy. There's high-end people, high-end influencers who are listening to Tommy, putting him on the podcasts, and he's not what he's been portrayed to be. And this is not me coming on being a racist, exposing it. I'm coming on exposing the system and talking about the fucking corruptness, what's going on in the prison system, the political system and the government system, the channels behind the bars, TV, it's all related to prison. And like I keep mentioning, it's all corrupt. And I'm going to start talking about it because I'm no longer on my license from prison, so I'm now free to speak my mind, and that's exactly what I'll be doing. I'll be talking about a range of different topics on here, mostly prison stuff, but all the topics are related to prison and political. Behind the bars, it's not just about behind the prison bars, it's about breaking behind the fucking system bars and digging in deep and seeing what's actually going on, opening people's minds and speaking up about what we're all believing, what we all think, without the fear of recall or fear of going to prison for freedom of speech, which in this day and age we're not allowed to have. But I will be speaking freely on my channel, and if anyone's still watching who's fucking gonna pipe up saying, or start trolling saying I'm a Tommy Robinson supporter fan, I'm a racist, I'm this, I'm that, if you're thinking that, then you haven't got a fucking clue and you're on the wrong channel. So get yourself off onto a different channel. I'm speaking the fucking truth on here, and I'm not a fucking racist. I've got friends myself from all different minorities, and if you wake up properly and have a look into things, you will see, imagine I hit the lamppost there when I was fucking videoing it, but you will see, I fucking forget me fucking what I was saying there because I was reversing there, but obviously, keep watching the channel, people. I'll be uploading a whole load of different topics, and if there is anything you want us to cover, drop it in the comment section. The amount of videos I've got coming up, a lot of them will shock you. Yeah, but I'll not spoil it too much. Keep watching the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit the like, get your friends watching, share the fuck out of it. Let's get the truth out there. Yes. Enjoy your weekend, people. And be careful, don't get into any bother. Do it properly. If you're going down there at the rally, keep your fucking sell out of bother. Don't rise to it, because that's what they want. They want mayhem and disorder so they can brand you a bigot. Take care, everyone.